Hello my friends, it's Tori Favreau here from the Amazing Brick Network, and I hope that this video finds you super well. As always, we've got the latest and greatest builds from the community out there doing their thing, but I just wanted to let you know that when we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away the LEGO Harry Potter Magical Treasury Book containing the exclusive Tom Riddle minifigure. So if you haven't already, make sure you do like, subscribe and comment and be a part of the fun. Rich, thank you so much for sending this through. I love this. They are just so super creepy. Really great close-up detail. G, thank you. This is a massive army, my friend, and I cannot wait to see what you do with these down the track. Christopher asks, what does everyone think of my idea for my Highland archers? I could also use the actual kilt instead of the Batman legs. So if you do have any ideas for Chris, pop a comment down below, please. Gregor, pop this down here. I love this, and you can see the LEGO Ideas ID there. So give some support, and if it hits that 10,000 supporter range, we never know what might happen. It might end up becoming a real LEGO set, guys. So well worth supporting, as this is packed with so much detail. I loved every single facet of it. It was great to see all the use of minifigures to really tell the story. The pre-rendered shots there, they look utterly amazing. I'd like to know more about this set, like the piece count, what the inspiration was. So if you're also interested, go on over to the LEGO Ideas website and just have a look at all the information that's there. It's certainly an absolutely stunning build. It's one I'm definitely in love with. I think it may be a little bit too complex for LEGO to make as is, but geez, there's so much work in this. It is utterly fantastic. Thank you. Brian did this cool little car. I am a fan of this, mate. It's great. It looks like it'll zip along quite nicely within the LEGO City environment. Nice and pacey. Room for a minifigure in there, which is always the important thing for me. I just think you've done a really good job of this, and the way that it's all brick built and put together, I'm sure the aesthetics will make a lot of people happy. The bright yellow, cheerful colour does make me really stoked, as well as indicating that this car could really go along at a great speed if it needed to. So thank you. Please keep on building these really cool machines. I love to see them. And don't forget also, guys, you can see posts like this in amazing LEGO vehicles. Now our friend Gab is back again with the House of Tools. Gab, I am in love with this. I did tell you this online, but I want the whole world to know about it via our video show now. You've done a great job here. The backstory is fantastic. I love the autumnal tree there. Even your photos are really, really spectacular. I think that people will appreciate the fact that these look, you know, on a real background, that it's not just a pre-rendered computerized thing, which a lot of people do, and I understand why, because it's hard to build things with the real bricks when people sometimes don't have them, but they've built them using Studio, and then they render them in. They look so real, it's ridiculous. But this is on a table. You can't get more real than that. I am loving what you folks are all doing. You're so talented, every single last one of you. And if you see things that are out there in LEGO world that I should know about, please don't hesitate to tag me on Facebook, that I can have a look at them. I always credit the builder, so there is nothing to be ashamed of in tagging me to let me know more that I can feature. Battle, thank you so much for enjoying your LEGO and sharing it with the world. That's all I can say. This is a beautiful fortress, and I am such a fan of everything that you do, folks. If you did miss there, you can simply go back and see Battle's ID for LEGO Ideas. Go along and support it. Look at this thing. It is utterly sensational. Looks beautiful. The minifigures look fantastic. All things said and done, this has playability, but also an advanced level of building that I think that everyone is certainly going to be very keen to get behind. This is well done. It's adventurous and also ambitious, and you have pulled this off really, really nicely. I sincerely hope that you do see the supporters you need to get this through, as I do for all of our builders who are brave enough to put their creations onto the LEGO Ideas website. Let's get behind them all, folks. Comment, let them all know what you think. Support them on LEGO Ideas. Like this, it's fantastic. Look at the scope of this thing. It's utterly massive. I think it would be a scary proposition for LEGO to put together, but Jeepers creepers, this is good. If you do want to get in touch with the show, here's where you can find us on social media, folks. So get around that one. Kevin made this incredible spread out building here. Now, as you can see, it is the pet shop there. There are so many different elements here. It is very, very bold, very ambitious. And I have to say right now, mate, I absolutely love this. Thank you for sharing it with the group. Tyler, I was so pleased to be able to help you support this on LEGO Ideas. So head on over to LEGO Ideas if you do like the look of this ice cream shop. I think it is beautiful. I think if you want some feedback that your photos need to be a little bit brighter or the render needs to be a little bit better, because I can tell and I know these LEGO colors, they are a lot brighter than what you're showing on the LEGO Ideas page, and this is where I got these photos from. So it may just be worth having a look at that, maybe brightening up and adjusting your photos just a little bit, because this is sensational. It's packed full of detail, and it's an ice cream shop that I certainly would like to take my minifigures to. You've got this all down pat. Look how much stuff is going on there. And folks, to be honest with you, I did not include all the photos. There were just too many of them, and they were all magnificent. Like, you had a fully functional kitchen going on, the washroom. I was absolutely mind-boggled, and I just simply did not have room for everything. But please support this idea. It's nothing short of fantastic. Chris, this is really cool, mate. I do see the cops showing up in one of this. If the situation got it heavy enough, you've done a great job. I'd imagine them all jumping out the back like a SWAT team going hut, hut, hut. And this is a really fun build, folks. So if you want to see more stuff like this, like what Chris has done for us today, make sure you do subscribe to the channel that you don't miss out on a single thing, because this is some really cool stuff coming up. Now, long-time contributor Helge, as always, has done a wonderful job here in converting the R8 into a blue one, and I do agree, it looks great. Roger, thank you so much for the hot rod. This is a mean machine, to say the very least. I think this thing would go doing burnouts down the highway. People would be turning their heads around. This is a really cool little build. It looks like lots of fun. And I can't wait to see if you do pull together any other hot rods in the future, because this is looking pretty darn fine, to say the least. And I can imagine your figures just having so much fun inside this vehicle. So thank you for sharing it with the group. And I can't wait to see what you're going to do next, mate. That's for sure. Not much from our Star Wars groups, though I do have Star Wars news for you in the next episode. So in the meantime, just enjoy this Rancor that I did under a bridge. Now, this is a good one from Bartholomew. Make sure you pause this, check it out. Please do put comments below if you've got any advice there. And as always, Bradley Voss comes to the party. I am loving this. I want to get Brad onto the show to interview him about his ideas for his minifigure pictures, because they're nothing short of exceptional. Thanks as always. Audran, thank you so much for sending this through. I do love it. I wish I understood more about the model that you've built here, because it looks nothing short of sensational. Please do comment on the YouTube channel so as we know exactly what the thought process was there. Thank you so very much. Mateus always does the trams. Please pause this if you do want to see the thought process there. But here is the recreation that Mateus does such a fantastic job of. I'm very proud of all of your work, my friend. And one day we do need to get you on the show to talk more through this process, because it's wonderful. Thank you, Stephen. You're a long-time contributor, and this is never overlooked. This is a limited edition Nitro minifigure, and even though figures are my thing, I have never seen this figure before, so thank you so much, mate. Now, I am really sorry, I cannot pronounce your name, but I do love the fire dragon that you did. Please do continue to show us what you're making. Steve, I love the temple. I do think it looks really cool, mate, and I can't wait to see any modifications that you might make to this beautiful building. The Harmahardys. So this is from Felix. I do love this, Felix. I think you've done a great job. Also, I love the fact that you've also brought in the Monkey Kid elements there. That set does look fantastic. I've been putting off buying it, but the way that you've done it and introduced it into the set, it does look absolutely wonderful. So that is one that may end up in my own home as well. Thank you for showing it to us today. Long-time contributor Evan wanted to build upon the fact that you can do fantastic bases using Duplo bricks. And this is the process here. And You know what? Evan has been on the show, interviewed before. If you do want to see that, please do go back and have a look. It was some time ago. But as always, his building technique just keeps getting better and better and better. And the things that you do, my friend, utterly stun me. So thank you so much, as always, for being such a great contributor. Folks, thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Remember, please do hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you're liking what we're doing. And always give me feedback down the bottom of the page just below this video. It's highly appreciated. And as always, make sure, folks, that you are doing nothing but having very happy building. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.